This station, FM 96.1.
A Tuesday morning, 96.1, the hottest soul of Liberia. This is where national unity begins. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the TBS Breakfast Show. Coming to you live this morning from Painesville, Duperov, South Monrovia. And let me make you all laugh this morning. If you claim the man of God is fake, then why is it you worry about Goa? If you claim Mayborn, if you all claim the man of God is fake, why worry about Goa? This is the TBS. Good morning to the 15 counties in the land and breath of the Republic of Liberia. The love of liberty brought us together. Let justice be done to all. Sweet land of liberty, man. This glorious land of liberty. My name is O'Neill. Marka Davis together. We're going to have a great time on the TBS from now straight up to 10 o'clock. So much to talk about. And let's get our morning motivation. Don't let anyone steal your dreams. Follow your heart. No matter what. No dream is too big or too small. When one works hard to live it, one should always try making dreams come true. No matter what. Don't sit on your dreams. Keep the dreams alive. Welcome back. Welcome back, my president. In a loud tune this morning, I'd like to welcome back my president, President Joseph Yuma Boykai. Welcome back home. Yes, good morning, Mark. How you doing this morning? I feel energetic on this morning. Yesterday, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes. In everything, God said we should give you glory.
Absolutely. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
I've started receiving calls, but very slow, on a slow pace.
For myself?
Yes.
My birthday thing?
Your birthday, I've started receiving calls, but on a slow pace.
No.
We're hoping that our Liberian people, our followers and fans, and people who believe in the kind of work we do in the country will always show up, during our good times and sometimes too in our bad times. The records are there. I've been through some turbulent times, especially in the past 2 years, and a lot of our people showed up for me during that time. And yes, so time for celebration is also important that people show up, not only during bad times. So we are hoping that those who have been under the sound and voice of O'Neill Roberts for the past 16 years,
Actively, I won't count the Mary Lauren time.
Yeah, I mean, real journalism,
Real journalism,
broadcast journalism.
real journalism actually 2010.
Okay,
Yes,
so
all the other
that
one
is
that were behind the
so
scene.
that is almost 14.
Yes,
14 years.
actively.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so those of you who have been following Onu, and I know most of your followers know you for Traffic Plus.
Yeah, so this is how I transform.
Yeah.
Many of the time, Marka, is good that you bring it out. That's what makes us a good team, right? People don't wonder how is it O'Neil have gone from entertainment
Yes.
into politics.
Yes.
Well, then I said to myself, why is it I went to school for, right?
Yeah.
I did mass communication at the state-run university, right? So Professor Richmond Anderson looked into my face and said, no, don't tell me the 6 year, earlier normally is 4 year, but because of the Richmond run the campus, you go 5, 7, 8 years, if possible 10 years. Anderson said, well, all of the great time Ahaji Jivu Koban, when the Koban read this great professor, you just be on music, so you have to transform. That's how well I've not stepped out, and I don't know whether I'm making a good mark of Joe, but I'm sure I have transformed very, very well.
I think you are doing great.
Yes, sometimes I give a reflection. I said, this is O'Neil back then. He must be killing.
Yeah.
You don't know it all.
You don't know it. Yeah, so for nearly 14 years, O'Neil Roberts have been on the airwaves and making his contribution to the growth and development of this country. And that program he ran initially, Traffic Plus, was a very impactful program.
Yes.
And it is still, we still have people there running it today.
Yes.
And today O'Neil is on the breakfast show and making a huge impact as well in the Liberian society. So
let me joke you back up, right? The Traffic Plus run by Smith Tobin.
Okay.
Yeah, so when Patrick Horner covered BN and said, well, Traffic Plus beginning next month will have a new presenter.
Were you even aware?
Yes, I was aware. Okay. Yes, it was Mary Williams, it was Patrick Horner, Smith Tobin, and George Tara Kelly said, well, to also present the show. Check said, no! This guy had just won an award from President Salif as presidential award winner. So he needs to do the show on his own. Yeah. George Kelly said the old and young will make him do a good show. And guess our first guest was the common public affairs now. I said public safety. John Sa.
Okay.
John Sa was our first guest on the Traffic Plus.
Okay.
Yes. But again, I mean, time have gone.
So as we have about 8 days to your birthday, we want to say congratulations and appreciate you for your level of contribution, for the work you've done over the period of time, and we wish you all the best. And again, let me re-emphasize that during these kind of times, it is good to show up because this young man has paid his fair share of contribution to the country, and we must stand by him and make him happy. So I started receiving calls gradually from 2 persons, exactly, and we don't have to make it public. They have made a commitment that they will ensure that it will pass through. So
they'll pass through.
Yeah, they will pass through.
Okay.
So we want the Liberian people to know, especially for followers of the TBS and Truth FM at large, to know that O'Neil Rivals will be celebrating his Neta Day in 8 days.
8 days from now.
Yes, in 8 days.
Yes.
So yes, that's July 17th. Happy pre-birthday to you, brother.
Yes.
Yes, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
But I think you were on yesterday were making me scared.
Yesterday? No, the stomach. David Corti should be someone a consultant for, I don't want to say, not CC consultant.
The only stomach business they can talk about also you finish.
Late eating is not something good.
Okay. Is that what you did?
Yes, that's what I did. And I was afraid to say it to you.
Oh,
so you see, I was off and on. Off and on. The stomach was dingling, and they were things that to talk about also. Why the old man would discuss also
when you have
and my stomach?
So it's like when you eat in church, and maybe on a Friday or Saturday you misbehave, and you went to church, and the exact thing you did on Friday or Saturday is what the pastor is preaching about. He said, "But I didn't pay money to know that."
He said, "Good morning. Our health tip today is about also." I said, "Tamme, a parapumbe."
He said, "But what wrong with David?
What David? Oh, eh? The stomach is rumbling."
Yeah, so again, officially, let's say welcome to President Joseph Newman Boakai, the President of the Republic of Liberia. I think it was a great representation of the country, because if it was not great, we have heard different news coming from there. So I think you did well, you and your dedication. Again, like we say in the past, people think that some of us, when we started things very well. In the past, when the government took over duty and nominated Madam Sarah Besley Yanti as Minister of Foreign Affairs, I was one of the first journalists. I don't know whether that was correct, but I mean, by my own conviction,
we came up publicly.
Yes, I just went to Facebook and posted that this lady will be the best, and I support her. And I did that throughout during the crisis of a confirmation. I told the Liberian people, and I told President Marka that no matter what the pressures are, what people are saying, do not withdraw this nomination. I'm confident that this woman will go before the Senate and defend herself, and she will become the Foreign Minister of Liberia. Today, I think her own representation of the country, her performance, and what all she's been doing as foreign minister can show that our argument back then was substantiated.
Very well. And no serious foreign minister will stay in the country more than 1 week.
No,
let me just say this out, right? You don't have a foreign minister who stays in the country for more than 1 week. All right? So the deputy runs that whole foreign ministry is there connected international. Yeah. I mean, Sarah, you're proving yourself, man.
Yeah. I'm proud that people will not say, "Oh, Marka, a Liberian journalist."
Say we are right, man.
And O'Neil sat on the radio defending a public official while they're supposed to be checkmating. Yes, we'll checkmate. Anytime anything goes wrong, we will say it with no fear or favor. But again, I'm happy that this woman is representing well, and the kind of respect she commands from outside and inside can speak to the fact that it was never a wrong decision for President Marka to have named Sarah Besley Yanti as the Foreign Minister of the Republic of Liberia.
Great. Men moving, men dropping.
Absolutely.
Men moving, men dropping. Good lines are the next Minister of Finance.
Yeah.
Let's say happy birthday.
If the Executive Marshal confirms that, well, the speculations, the rumors, the news, the different reports, quoting sources from within and all over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from the presidency, it is true we have received the letter of resignation from
the Minister of Finance.
The Minister of Finance, and the president has accepted them. Well, we will start to think who next line, because there are other speculations that the economic advisor is in line.
Okay. Augustine
Gafwa is in line and all that. But first, let the executive mansion confirm that Minister Boma Kamara has resigned. Yes.
Yes, great. Let's say happy birthday to Melvin Betty. Melvin, today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you, Gatuso.
You made a former township commissioner.
Yes, a very good man. I don't know what Melvin did.
I had some interaction with him back then in 2017.
Yes, a very good man. Yeah. The man can control his stomach. Have you seen him playing football before? Melvin Betty, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Dr. Augusta Gallet. Yes, the only dad, I'm normally joking, he loves politics. Yes, Dr. Gallet of the LPP. Yes, Dr. Augusta Gallet, happy birthday to you. Both of you celebrate on today, July 9th. Celebrate well. Yes, let's see what we have this morning. 6 minutes up to, make it 4 minutes up to 8 o'clock. This is the TBS. Good morning to all of our listeners, the silent listeners. You don't call, you don't text. You are special this morning. We salute you. Members of the position, the free position, the opposition, the ruling establishment.
The ruling position.
The ruling position. All in position.
The ruling position, the opposition, the free position.
Yes.
That we don't want a free position.
Look, and before I come to the line, right? Politics have brought hate among Liberians. There are people in this country who no longer see eye to eye again because of politics. It's a very sad, and I'm serious about this. There are people in this country, because of political alignment, they don't see eye to eye with anybody again. They have everything because of politics.
And they used to be friends from the community levels. They used to be friends in high school. They used to be friends in university. And even in the larger society, they were friends. But once they took their political side, things are falling apart. Which is very unfortunate to say the least, because we want to build our country in unity. Politics is something of a season. Let's say, for example, election is something of a season. It comes and go. So, and it is sad that the people who are the leaders in the politics, they meet at occasions, at forums, at big events, and sit on the same table, share laughter and everything, but then the followers are even better than those who they are following, which is sad for us, especially the young people, because we are supposed to step in the shoes when these older politicians leave. If at a very younger age we have made ourselves enemies, then how can we lead together in the future?
It's dangerous ahead.
Yes,
danger is ahead of us.
Yes, it's dangerous ahead. So let's bring
the lineup.
Yes, the lineup for the Tuesday, July 9th edition of the TBS coming up shortly is David Coty with the health tips for at least 5 minutes this morning. That will be followed by a review of the local dailies. Let me say good morning to Helen Nasami. You have not sent the Women Bosses newspaper.
Same old name.
Now, William Hammond, the editor-in-chief of Daily Observer newspaper, I'm waiting on you. So before I'm done with the lineup, you should be able to do the needful.
That one shot?
Yeah. You should be able to do the needful. William Hammond, do the needful.
I've won the 12 finish already.
Yeah. So this program is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited, the Pan-African Bank. This morning, we will give our listeners the opportunity to speak to the leader exclusively on the first segment of the show. You know, Onu, thank you for this, because I received a call the last time, and I mean, a couple of calls and text message that we enjoy the show is great, but I mean, sometimes the call section can be short and all of that. Yes, but I mean, that's the format of the show. However, this morning we're going to give you luxury of time to speak to some of the issues in the country, speak to your leader this morning, at least so that you can have the time. Talk, let the people hear you. Let the people hear you. We can't always be the one talking for you. You have the opportunity to speak out today. So that will run up to 9 o'clock. At 9 this morning, we'll bring you sports, entertainment, and commercials, proudly brought to you by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited. At 9:15 to 10 o'clock this morning, we'll have former District 6 representative candidate who have become very tough talking in recent times, Melton Yoko, will sit with us as our last segment guest this morning to talk about the education system, most especially schools that are taking huge charge on graduation fees. I received information on you on some schools that are charging. One is charging $210
for graduation fees.
Combined with some kind of fees they call dinner night. US.
Get the parents.
Hey, you understand?
Get the parents.
Why registration will soon start? Yeah, so Melton will be the last segment guest this morning. This is there's time for everything, like I will always say. This is graduation season, and we should show that the schools do not exploit the parents. That's why we are on this campaign.
Yes.
In the base of all first. So this is what the show looks like this morning.
Great. So before David bring on the help, let me just play you what is trending. I don't know. You can. I don't know. I said perhaps the council, the council of churches should come up and say something about it. I mean, I mean, for me, this is my own stand, right?
Because this is Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Africa.
For me,
some people can be having witch. This is Africa now.
For me, I'm a religious man, right?
You think all power are godly power?
Yeah. So for me, and I've watched the video over and over with this pastor, prophesying. So I'm not going to question him. I'm trying to prove myself, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to question him. If he was to be judged, God will be the one to judge him.
Okay.
But for those who make him mockery out of him, he said he'll release what? Go on. Yeah, let me put this out.
Nobody made mockery out of him.
No, he feels that.
So he did a prophecy that a video leaked out of his church and people share it. People can share information on social media. There's no mockery about that.
Okay. Let's see what is he saying.
So it's nobody tell you say when you rival the body you get a part by the part.
Look, the council of churches should say something about
this.
Yes. I mean, it's scary.
Seriously.
It's actually scary.
The church should speak out.
And say something.
You cannot have a man of God who is said to be a prophet releasing curses on the nation. Because look, that particular video about that prophecy, if you didn't post it, you commented, you laughed, you did a thumbs up, you just reacted to it some kind of way. So almost half of the country, interacted on this particular prophecy. So for him to come out to say he releasing curses on people who interacted on this video, I mean, he releasing curses on the country.
Okay, let's bring the health to. We shouldn't make health and politics.
No, they're not politics. You know he's scared.
They are former deacon stores, deacon stores. Hey man, let's bring the health tip in.
Okay, bring the health tip now.
No, you agree?
You want to bring the health tip? Bring the health tip.
Okay, we want to play press. They do. When we start the thing, let's bring the help tape after the people don't go play the pastor.
Okay, no problem.
It's okay, right?
No problem.
Yeah, they don't go to church. You don't go to mosque, so let's bring him on. Yes, am I right, bro? You don't go to church, you don't go to mosque. All right?
That's correct.
He's here. That's correct. He don't go to church. He don't go to mosque. He just
who gave you David name?
Who gave you the David name?
Well, I was called Ernest Johnson. My father was David Johnson, was in the police force. And then after some time, he became David Coty instead of David Johnson. And I too decided to become David Coty, that I used my first name at the time as my name, David Ernest Coty. So I'm a son of God, David.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So why is it you don't go to the church? You don't go to the mosque? You just live it, man.
Well, I'm a Muslim, so I'm not going to go to church. I'm a Christian. But for the past 15, 16 years...
16 years, you haven't gone to a church house?
Yeah, for many reasons. Okay. Sometimes it's good to pray at home.
So you've been praying for 16 years, you've been praying at your home?
And God knows me. I know God. The churches will have to do about the two things that happen.
Let it be so. Do your help tape, because we'll try the topic here, we'll not finish today.
All right. Before I do the help tape, let me just say happy birthday once again. Allow me to talk about it just for a few seconds. Those of us who enjoy this program, and especially the TBS, and if you enjoy the distinctive voice of Onu Rappers, if you love it because of what he has done over the years, educating you and so on, I want you to please be part of this birthday celebration. Marka, please announce a number, a mobile number, both orange and blue star, must contribute to this birthday.
Yes, I will do that. And as son of the late Baptist Deacon, I'm very transparent and accountable, so it will be very good.
Yeah. Just announce the number. We need to be transparent. Please announce two numbers.
Why you left Why you left Palawan first? Now why is that you haven't seen over Joseph Walker? Because you love too much Palawan.
Yeah, it may also like confusion too. Always announcing my video, embarrassing me around it. So I advise you to do it. Don't tell anybody.
So to say you're 72 years old, ain't a bad thing.
So on a serious note, I want you to please announce two numbers. Before the 15th, is it 17 or 15?
17.
But before the 15th, we must hear from Marka that something substantial has been done. That birthday must be celebrated. We don't have to be part of the celebration. You will know what to do, but we must do something. Now, I can say, bye-bye. Okay, we have today 5 foods are tasty, but not good for your health. Some people love a lot of fried foods like donuts, French fry, pepper fried chicken, killer and so on. Well, they are tasty, but not good for your health. They have a problem. They contain high level of unhealthy fats. Regular or daily eating of fried foods is associated with the risk of heart disease. Oh yes, you know already that heart disease is the leading cause of death in the world. Be careful. Every day fry, stop. All right. Fried foods build up plague, which can narrow the arteries, and that can even the arteries are your veins. When the veins are made smaller and blood is not going through to get to your brain, you will have stroke. Stroke simply means brain attack. When blood is not going to the brain, my friend, you have stroke. This is what stroke is known as brain attack. You also have heart disease because blood is not going to your heart. Once blood is not going to your heart, you have what we call heart attack. You also have type 2 diabetes. So be very careful with fried foods. Eating fried foods once a week is good, but not every day. So you can do the weekend and do a little fried something you want to eat. I didn't say you should do it all together. That's not what the scientists are saying. And because scientists say you do it once a week, you will have party. For example, I didn't eat a Sunday, I eat a Monday, so today Saturday I will have a party. Fried cow, fried goat, fried this. No. Just a little bit for the weekend. Remember this. Banana lovers, be careful. Not more than two a day. I repeat, banana lovers, be careful. Not more than two a day, especially the very red one. Be very careful. Banana has many nutritional benefits, including potassium, which is good for your heart health. Oh yeah, it can help the heart a whole lot. Banana is good. But eating too much can lead to insulin resistance. It can lead to obesity. It can lead to blood sugar fluctuation, and it can lead to fatigue. Be very careful. A minimum size contains 40 grams of sugar. Eating one or two a day is recommended. That's what the doctor says. Scientists are saying one or two a day. I know you got a banana farm, but be very careful. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Okay.
Yes. Well, best.
Okay, David, thank you so much
Yeah.
for the health tips this morning. You've been doing extremely well with the health tips. Somebody who is always following the health tips is telling us to call you Big David, but he put the big in Bassa. He said,
Okay.
David Vlain. What's the meaning of David Vlain? You know that? David Gone?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Do you speak Bassa? No.
The lawman said he know it.
Yes, let's bring in a review of the papers. What's making news on the print media? There's not many papers of all this morning, but the few we have, we're gonna rumble them on this Tuesday morning.
Tanto ternyata pulau Bawina Lihat sami tele Wala ilui tawele Tapi ngapain
Is it David Blaine? Blaine, yeah, meaning that
Big David.
Big David. David. All right, welcome to the review of the local dailies. Yes, thank you so much, Councilor Asadu Kenneth. Happy birthday to the. Wait, hold on. It's my birthday today.
Oh, we did trouble.
Oh, Councilman. Hey, man. I blame Medina Wisa for not telling us. Yes, let me just shift the blame. I'm looking for someone to blame right now for not telling us. It's Councilor Asadu Ba's birthday today. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, so
You're special.
happy birthday,
Yes.
Mom.
Yes.
You know, my first encounter.
Yes.
She knocked my shoulder and say,
Uh-huh.
David say yes. Say, oh yes, you are one of my songs.
Okay.
Thank you for what you guys are doing. You know,
Yeah.
I was so emotional and impressed. So,
Yes.
happy birthday to you, Mom. Thanks for your contribution, especially to the security sector of Liberia. We want to appreciate you for all you've done and continue to do for this country. You know, these are women who took the bold steps to step into areas that other women were not willing to step.
Going all of the
Yes.
counties, leaving your home,
Stepping
Yes.
in areas that people felt was exclusively for men, and you did that successfully. We want to congratulate you for your contribution to Liberia, and you are still open to public service. And we hope that when the opportunity lands, you accept it
Of
and
course.
continue to make a contribution to this country. We want to appreciate you and say happy birthday. We wish you good health and long life.
Yes, Asatu back Kenneth, happy birthday to you. And put the blame on Medina. We say, she's head of the protocol. She didn't inform us. Let's get a review of the papers. What's making news? The New Republic. Where is it, Josh? Get us photo on the live. We are advised not to run in 2020. This is the interview that was on Spoon with Musa Belete. I will tell my friend not to contest.
Yeah.
For me, that's how in the Musa Belete tune. Let me see if I can illustrate that. Musa said, if I were, he put his glasses down. I don't know why the chairman, the representative of district service, if I was to advise my friend, I will tell George we are not to contest in 2029. And it's captured on the page of the New Republic. We are advised not to run in 2029. How will CDC receive this? Well, you can grab a copy and read the rest of the story from the New Republic. Still on the front page of the New Republic, Finance Minister steps down. And I'm seeing young Burma Kamara here. It's captured here on the front page of the New Republic. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story. Liberian medical doctor heals accident mental Liberian Yekepa Hospital facility. It's a sublist story here. Let's go to the back page. What the back page have? The back page are from the New Republic. Lack of transparency worries Senator Conan. Well, Amara Conan is captured here. The Babulu Senator is on the back page of the New Republic. Grapple Cape. Liberia Term Plantation of Marka. Who is saying this? This is the CDC Secretary General Jefferson Koji. Well, Liberia Term Plantation of Massacre. Well, grab a copy and read the rest of this.
Let's go for the hard paper newspaper, the paper in my possession.
Okay.
Yes, so the lead story on the front page of the hard paper newspaper: as UP government strangulates rice importers, Commerce Minister blunders. They said this is part 3.
Okay.
This is part 3. I'm seeing the Commerce Minister captured on the front page of the hard paper newspaper. A sub-lead story on the front page: Finance Minister Boima Kamara quits. So this is definite. Okay.
Yes.
So they are not saying whether it's confirmed or not confirmed, but they are saying that he has resigned. That's why the paper is reporting.
Okay.
So Finance Minister Boima Kamara quits. The minister is photographed on the front page of the hard paper newspaper. Let's go to the back page. The back page is reporting President Marka makes case for Liberia at 65th ECOWAS summit. The president is here among 6 heads of state being led by the president of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu. Liberian medical doctor hails AML Yekepa Hospital facility. That's the Asla Mita Yekepa Hospital facility where that young doctor is captured. Here, the name is not there. Liberia's permanent representative to the IMO, that's the International Maritime Organization, presents letter of credence. So he's also captured. Can I get that name correctly? So it's not here. So grab a copy of this paper for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details of these developments.
Yeah, so lastly, is the front page Africa, the front page Africa, the yellow machines backlash. Well, it's a major story on the front page Africa. Mamaka Balete, Minister of All Portfolio, still All Portfolio, is captured here on the front page. The yellow machines backlash, grab a copy, and the American is also here on the front page of the front page Africa. Seeking UN support is a sub-list story. I'm seeing President Joseph Yewon Boyka. UN received Boyka letter requesting war and economic crimes court support. Okay, so this is clear, right? UN received Boyka's letter requesting war and economic crimes court support as major donors express concern over process for appointment of court's chief. Seeking UN support. Well, the president is captured here on the sub-list story of the front page Africa, where that's all the papers here this morning. We hope to bring you more papers on tomorrow. The publishers are going through a lot. Yes, most of our papers don't come up. 5 days a week or 3 days a week, you know. But again, we'd like to say thank you so much. This is the TBS 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. My name is O'Neill, and of course, Marka right here. The show is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia, the fastest moving network in terms of coverage. Orange have the most subscribers in Liberia. Enjoy using the service, man. Orange Liberia says you can recharge your Satcom, your DSTV with no service attached to Red Note. I got stuff, man. Yeah, we'll get there. With no fee attached to it. You can make an Orange transfer. When my birthday is coming up, if also 12 won't surprise me. Well, the veteran journalists, they don't look to us. Yeah, when Aaron Colley they want to surprise us, you can use the Orange wallet and make a transfer with, no service charge to it. Yes. Then we are going to withdraw. It's just 1% Orange is taken out for you. So please enjoy using the service, man. Orange, the Pan African Bank, Echo Bank, the first bank ever since 1847. To introduce the credit card. Business wise, the first bank since 1847, since Liberia was founded, the first bank to introduce the credit card, Echo Bank Liberia. Yes, enjoy using the credit card. Civil service now, they enjoy using the salary advance. Yes, you don't have to wait for the month to end. You can credit on your own salary 50%. You have 30 days to pay. Guess what? Just 3%. Interest rate will be added to it. No bank does that. This is why I would say the Pan African Bank. Yes, good morning, folks. Good morning. Welcome back home to our president, the head of state of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Yimon Boykai. I'm sure you're having some green tea this morning. Yes, I'm thinking what next as you move on with wisdom to run your country. I listen up to Representative Musa Belete. He said, look, I'm here for your Morovia noise. I'm residing in District 7. Yeah, I'm residing in District 7. You know, I'm still like, wow. How many of our lawmakers will reside in that district? You know, the view of your people. Some of our lawmakers,
especially those who are far away from Monrovia.
Yeah.
And the truth is, some people who are even in Monrovia or around the capital here in Maserado are not residing in their own districts.
Okay.
Yeah, some of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
In Maserado, yeah.
Yeah, some of them.
Okay.
Some of them.
Okay. Anyway, you're morning there.
Maybe they just have some kind of 3-bedroom apartment there. Yeah, and then they go build a dream home somewhere else. They live in there, and they kind of contest, win, and move.
Yeah, yes, let's bring this. This is I don't know. I need to get the pastor full name. Maybe you so following up.
Well, his name is Benedict Twe. If you could just guess.
Benedict Twe.
Yeah.
This is Apostle Benedict Twe, and this I don't want to say this is caring.
We are playing this to call the Christian community attention, especially church leaders.
We're not reporting you.
We're not reporting. We wouldn't say call attention.
Yeah, yes, the attention.
So you can know the way you can practice.
Yes, yes, that you release this.
Yeah.
Because this is scaring, right? Let's give you a play, right?
Yeah, let's give you a play. And we want.
Should we play the back and forth? What is the first one, man? The prophecy is a prophecy that got the pastor so angry, and I think through the pastor too is supposed to have some patience, man. Those who are prophets in the Bible, they went through a lot. They say a lot about them. They didn't curse the nation. They didn't curse the people.
We are saying this in good faith.
Yes, in a good faith.
We're not saying it to get Goa.
No.
We're saying it in good faith.
Okay, and you the former Baptist.
Yeah, some of the Baptist.
You know my middle name Ora, right? Well, new Ora Rappers. You know who was Ora Rappers? Was an evangelist. Look, Pastor, those men of God back then, they went through a lot. Now we have technology, everything rumbling the whole world. Before then, do you know the prophet used to walk from Liberia straight to Marcos? Sometimes with just signers. These are the things they went through. But I don't know if you were tested, was a test, that a little temptation that came to you, but you saying.
If I send it to Odiyo, I can get it there, right?
Yes, send the first audio.
Yes.
We have to play the two.
Yes, let me send it.
Yes.
They'll play there all this morning.
You have enough time. We have enough time.
Don't worry.
Yes,
we will do this.
Yes, send it to me.
Yes.
Or maybe just go on. You have it, right? Okay, you send it through my WhatsApp.
Yes,
don't make me send it to David Coaching phone.
No, I don't send it to
They don't have data. Okay, here is it.
Yeah.
And right after that, I'll delete it. I want problem. Yeah, man. Let me just play it for you. Let's just play the audio here. Okay. So here is it. This is the first one. It came out how camera went in the church.
Yeah. So they always do the
live.
Yes, live. Yes, live. So
let's play it, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. I did it again. Okay.
I see your man bar.
It's true, Daddy.
The way you look, like your man bar, yes, but your man making your brother say for you.
So true, Daddy. Prophesy only people.
I prophesy again.
Yes, sir.
You see the tear for your man. I want to say your man say your business can make it now because you are the one who used to be helping your mother.
So true, Daddy.
When they come to food, you help your mother.
So true.
Now, as I'm talking to you, I'm making $75 years.
So true.
Every month, if I have to get $75, will be out of salary at 60.
For now, Daddy, I'm not working now.
Now you're not in the work, but they allow on you to the working place. That's security work. Are you this kind of work?
Yes, sir. Doing security work, Daddy.
Let me say something here. You see, your paper, your document already with the immigration.
So true.
What did you do? What did you not do? Your man said them forget about you.
So true.
Coronavirus was a new year.
Yes, sir.
It's also go between 2017 2018.
So true.
Your man went to America 2017.
So true.
But 2018 is supposed to go.
So true.
Your man blacking.
She owned the cost for everything.
She the cost. Now, when you tell your man she want to with you.
She passed us.
She da.
She da.
Okay, the whole prophecy ends, right? After the
Yeah,
she died. So, look, all what you saying about my mother, she's not alive. I mean, prophecy, you know, the way prophet gave prophecy varies depending on the belief and practices, you know. But let's hear the public now. Take this, the man of God feels like, and we have to be just on him, right? He feels like he's being mocked.
Yeah.
There are some radio stations who play this as a teaser. When they're even playing music, they play all that. Like your man body and back and forth. Even on Facebook.
Yeah. So TikTok,
Yeah.
platforms.
Even if it's a yellow machine coming inside, you say, yeah, so true, daddy.
Yes.
Yeah. Baka bring yellow machine, so true, daddy. You know, after writing all of this. So the man of God say, you know, since you people are playing more out of me, I'm going to release curses. Yeah, let's listen to his part when he say that. I mean, yes, you gotta check the Nima stuff online. Yeah, play this while you checking this out. Let's give this.
Yeah. Are we there?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. You gotta take it up from the top.
Start.
So all of you who play Margaret of it, this is what the pastor is saying.
That everyone. That everyone, yeah.
At the reward. Yes. Let's hear it. Are you there?
Man, what's going on?
I send him on your house. I send him your I send him your body. I send him your children. I send him your I send him them now. Those who are going here from Goa, yes. They Goa, they go here from. Yes, I take that Goa, I send it. I take all the sickness and send it to them. In the name of Jesus. Amen.
No. I'm just watching this.
Now you will know what to come for.
That's it.
You mean sitting there?
Oh yeah.
No. Pastor, I want to. No, let's play this. I mean, no.
Sicknesses, I send it to them now. I send it on their eyes. I send it in their leg. I send it in their body. I send it in their children. I send it in their head. I send it to them now. Those who are going here from Goa, yes. They go here from. Yes, I take that Goa, I send it. I take all the sickness and send it to them. In the name of Jesus.
I don't know why they call me properly.
Oh. Wait. After the pool we have you, he's sending it back? No, take it back. I mean, let's go back.
You want to hear Google?
Yes, no, I mean, yeah.
Sicknesses, I send it to them now. I send it on their eyes. I send it in their leg. I send it in their body. I send it in their children. I send it in their head. I send it to them now. Those who are going here from Goa, yes. They go here from. Yes, I take that Goa, I send it. I take all the sickness and send it to them. In the name of Jesus. Amen.
No why they call me fire prophet. You get that one?
I don't want to hear
Now you will know what to call me fire prophet.
I back up, man. So when Jesus healed those who were sick, the lepers, you know, the people who still say crucify, they didn't send the sickness back.
Somebody use their prayer.
The point is that, right? You don't know, man. I'm just hearing this part of it.
Oh.
Anyway,
You know fire prophet.
No. There you go. Anyway, let's move on. This is the TBS Your Morning Day. I hope you're doing pretty fine this morning. 25 minutes now, 8 o'clock. The Truth Breakfast Show, 96.1. We have whole discuss this one. What's on your mind? We'll give you the chance to speak to your leader. Please go ahead. Let's do a minute per call. What's on your mind this morning? Talk to your leader. Our president's listening now. President, please find a name for Joseph Boyka. Okay, I'll think about that. You're trying to find a name, but what is on your mind? What is our lawmaker?
So Onu, just give me 1 minute.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all remember Emmanuel Tolu from Nimba, the boy who funded $50,000 US.
Yes.
So there's a story coming up about him. Yeah, please give me 1 minute. Let me just read it. I just want to bring it to the public.
The guy who found the 50,000 and returned the money.
And he was referred to as integrity. In fact, he is an integrity icon. He was honored during the past administration. But this is the news coming up for Emmanuel Tulo.
Okay.
So the news about Emmanuel Tulo, the integrity icon of Liberia, is indeed distressing, according to Emmanuel Nbiago, who wrote this. He said his recent financial setback involving unauthorized withdrawals totaling over 20,000 United States dollars from his accounts has left him unable to afford his school fees. This unexpected turn of event has had a profound impact on his life and is heartbreaking to witness the toll it has taken on him. The circumstances surrounding these unauthorized transactions are currently under investigation by the Liberian National Police. The fact that Emmanuel's relative, his brother Kelvin, you remember Kelvin that always used to be with me?
Yes.
Kelvin allegedly made these withdrawals without his consent adds to the complexity of the situation. Kevin has been apprehended and is in custody at the police headquarters, according to Emmanuel Biago, who wrote this. Emmanuel, who was once thriving and enjoying the freedom of riding his bike, now faces dead circumstances due to financial hardship. As a community, we must rally together to offer support during this difficult time. Let us keep Emmanuel in our thoughts and prayers as he navigates this challenging chapter in his life. So this young man was healed, honored, and given opportunity to go to school, raise funds for him. You remember there were several persons who raised money for Emmanuel. But the report here is that his brother that used to be carrying him from one radio station to another
into the account.
So he was, he has, Emmanuel is a very young man, so he trusted him and being happy. So that a police investigation report come up, and then we can say more. But I just wanted to provide the information to the public that our integrity icon, Emmanuel Tulu, is bankrupt because his brother has reportedly withdrawn all of the funds he had in his account to take care of himself while he's going to school. So this is what it is. And according to the report, the police is investigating this. Thank you.
Hey, life.
Trust.
You reach out to president level. You know that they begin reach out to George Weah?
Oh, of course.
Yes. Of course. You reach up to that level. Who will look at you right now? So all come by.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Let's take our calls now.
Yeah, let's see if we can get calls. I'll speak to your leader on everything you want to talk about. This is the Breakfast Show 9 to 6 for the Hot and Soul of Liberia. It's 8:29. I have
yes.
I know the religious people will call this morning. It won't be easy.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all talk about national issues. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Now to 9 o'clock.
Yes, let's talk. Good morning.
1 minute, please.
Every Placky, morning.
Good morning.
Morning, you live. Go ahead. 1 minute. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Ebe, go ahead. You are loud. Once I pick up, you loud. Go ahead.
Hello.
Oh,
Ebe, I'm hearing you. Are you getting me? Please go ahead.
Can I hear you? Are you getting me?
I'm getting you. Once I open the microphone, you'll be muted. Yes.
Happy birthday. And I can show you we all will be part of what God is doing in your life.
Thank you.
Look, you don't need to be afraid. You don't need to be afraid of a prophecy. It's clear the will of God for our lives, according to Jeremiah 29:11, is not to harm us, but to bring an unexpected end. The Bible says in Deuteronomy 18:22, when a prophet speaks and it doesn't come to pass as a false prophet, God's plan for us not to harm us. Don't believe what comes from the quote-unquote prophet. That's not the word of God, because in Jeremiah 29:11, the Bible says, I know the plans that I took was the plan to give you hope, not to harm you, to give you an expected end. So what and you heard that thing goes nowhere, it will not do anything because that's not the will of God. And the Bible is coming to pass. False prophets are all over. The word of God will come to pass, you will hear rumors of word and false prophet. Those things are not of God, so you don't need to be afraid, it will not be wrong.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, 077
Yeah.
2022579.
Yeah, you can call national politics as well.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to talk about the yellow machine, you can talk about the yellow machine. You want to talk about the legislature, you want to talk about the legislature. Let's talk. Up to 9 o'clock this morning. Let me take this call right here. Good morning.
Good morning to Mr. Roberts and all the listening audience. My name is Fred Juma. I'm from this morning from District 2, Lower Market County. And I want to speak to the issue of the yellow margin.
Okay.
That's how we live in our country. Now, I want to appreciate first the President for taking us out of the habits. People are far to see the yellow machine here for rehabilitation of rules and other projects.
Okay.
But here's the point. We're not living in a stage where they will able to know we're walking just there, let there be this pretty appear. So President Marka should be giving us or telling us how the machine is true, the machine go for the development of our country. But seriously, we are equal to honestly, because I want to be after the generation no more, the mellow okay, the can't say, oh, the yellow machine came some years back. And we decided kind of agreement for it, so we do for it like that. So let me tell us how do we have to return where it comes from, who are the partners are getting the control. If we can continue to mean that they're off or come like your clear accountability.
Okay, thank you. So like we said, I want to take many calls. Let's stick to 1 minute.
Yeah, let's do a minute call.
Good morning. Let me say good morning to everybody. My name is Chief Stephen. I'm all for my district. I want to president
Send the mail where? Send the mail where?
Unification city.
Unification now have a send the mail? Oh, okay.
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 The president heard you.
Yeah. I mean, that's other areas that yes, let's go to line 2 and pick calls. This is the breakfast show. Who's on the line? Yes, good morning. Morning, you live. Go ahead.
The people of that in Birmingham, they got small education. Please, on you have the best in the country, please explain the better to the people of that. Who you know that you are here?
It's on the line. Yes. 077 25961. Let's see this call on the line. Good morning. Morning. Voila. Someone go ahead. Okay, why you decided to call today?
Is that where the burning of properties went on these few days? Are the workers burn the properties? So that they play when people are aggrieved that the action they can take? My brother, let's just wait that investigation be done over there, because the action set that was carried on by the agreed workers, we agree that sometimes actions of institutions can make people frustrated, but we've always talked against people going on a rampage, burning properties as if it is wartime. So I mean, that kind of thing just happened, and No,
they burn the place down.
Yeah, they burn properties over there.
Oh. Well. Okay, I think he's gone out the line. Let's speak of Lawrence Yellow. Look, we've been discussing many things true from last week up to press, so we're not hearing people. Lawrence, morning.
Morning, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
That birthday, but we all is our birthday.
Okay.
Let's see, the weekend so that we can get our contribution to the birthday. I mean, you deserve it. Sometimes when I celebrate people once they when they die now, when they good, because all kind of ability because you don't hear it. So continue the good work that you do for our country. But quickly, all Emmanuel talent issue.
Mm-hmm.
We were one of the institutions because the targeted outcome is the true mark of people that
Yeah,
celebrate.
I think I saw his picture in the our campus hall there, right?
Yeah, on our water thing.
Yeah.
He's a special targeted outcome along with 45 others targeted outcomes in the country. This is the narrative that I've reached out already to the District 6 representative, Aaron Duke.
But Chief, please, have you been able to confirm or authenticate this information that we brought this morning?
No, not yet, because there was a story that is already being investigated to elevate the news. Because if we don't keep Emmanuel and make him to get all of the police and make him educated, what we are doing for integrity and people being good in the country is to discourage it. So we're making follow up, and we are going to make sure that that young man will continue his school, and all other Liberians are encouraged with the investigation issue. When they like to be investigated, that the young man should be in school. The risk is school as well. Should get the young man scholarship. There are some things that we don't need to lay back and let it happen. They are giving some people scholarships because of political reasons. But this is a young man that has stepped back integrity into our society that young people who are even to rush for wealth and stealing and looting public places when they get into positions. There's a young man who riding back to integrity. We need to put this on these kind of people. So this issue is something that we're going to follow. I'm going to reach the office this morning. The team is going to make a bigger follow because we're involved actively in getting that university that also make players for him to go to the States after his studies here in like graduate from high school. So those are things that that to help this people move forward. So we're going to move follow up. We're not going to let it die. So thank you for elevating it and let's continue.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
In the president too, you don't know it all. Thank you, Lawrence Yellow. Yes, thank you.
Yes, so
yes.
Let me pick this call. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning to people who need Roberts. And employee for the work you are doing for the African people. The pleasure for morning to your excellency and Patricia Imam Marka. No, on you. Also, then need to be very serious in this country. Are you kidding me? You are saying about you. To the people, all the people you are yes, sir.
Why are you keeping this there before you calling everyone there? Are you talking?
No, you see it now?
You must get ready to swear more because TikTok can carry the seven, the part two or that swear into TikTok and the social media can carry you must get ready to swear everybody in the body. What is it?
Okay, thank you. You didn't talk to your own. Good morning. Good morning.
How dare you talk to the men of God like this?
Okay.
You hear that one?
Good morning. What's going on?
You don't hold a line, man.
Good morning.
Okay. Let me see if I can go to the line too. Morning. Morning. Go ahead.
But I want to speak on the issue
Mhm.
I mean, I disagree with you. Emmanuel, I disagree with you for you to say the interventions done was a waste of money. I disagree with you. Because even people in the southeast and people in north central Liberia will get angry with you. People in northern Liberia will get angry with you to say that the intervention made on the roads is a waste of money. They will get angry with you. $22 million cannot pave all of the roads that they have made interventions on. So 20. Okay.
Mhm.
So how far are we? How far are we in doing asphalt pavement? How far are we? You say we are past the stage. We are
Okay.
the road network in the country. How much are we paved?
And
I mean, the statistics are there on you.
Emmanuel, Emmanuel, thank you. I mean, this is say that. I mean, you gone almost 2 minutes, but for
Let me tell Emmett.
okay, yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
Emma.
Good morning.
No, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So Emma, why is it we're not hearing the name of Eva Human Blackie, man? Mm. Okay, great. So just hold on with the call. So for the record's sake, if you've been listening to Representative Musa Ability, is that saying that the House they are against the bringing of the yellow machine to our country? Yes, let's make this very clear. But they are concerned about transparency's sake. So we want to call on the executive to not remain tight-lipped on this, right? You see, Front Page just have a release almost 4 minutes, right? Linking the resignation of Bowman Kamara to the same yellow machine deal. So if the executive remains tight-lipped for very long, assumption could overtake the whole country. Please.
So
Yes.
is there
Not because of a health reason, but another source close controversial yellow machine deal is one of the main factor in swift.
So while the Minister of
Yes.
Health has been cited as the main reason for his departure, sources indicate that his opposition to the controversial yellow machine deal is one of the main factors in his swift resignation.
So you see that?
Well, details will come up.
Yes. So I mean, these are things the executive should not remain tight-lipped on because everybody writing on social. That's what's happening right now. And those of you in government, please give the Ministry of Information chance to do the work. Everybody not just writing on the social media back and forth. The ordinary Liberians, just remember those who don't have access to the social media. People in Bapolu, Nimba, Grange, they listen to the radio. What is happening? What's happening? Yeah, let's get more calls up. And let me just say that to the LCC boss. We're in July already. Yes. I want to play our audio after the podcast, right? Councilor Alexandra Zoe, we are in July already. July have reached already. Those who have not declared and published their assets. At long last, we're in May. We did it, it was on May 7th. So we're in July right now. Yes.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning to you, Robert.
Thank you.
My name is D. Wesley here, and I'm calling from Rock Hill, GS.
Okay.
O'Neill and Marka, I'm concerned about this Western cluster.
Okay.
I heard on your news that Christopher is calling also for the cancellation of the MOU and that the government of Liberia should get into a concession agreement with the Western cluster. Now, when Liberia is being categorized as a tier 1 country, they're not referring to ranking or they're not referring to Bomi, they're not referring to Babul or whatever. It's Liberia entirely in Liberian. But Liberian is in Nigeria who cannot afford a meal. It's the same Liberian. So my concern is there is a group that I heard about that is being referred to as the Western Caucus. I think
the Western Region Legislative Caucus.
Yeah, something like that I heard about. With all of these cries the Liberian people are crying, let me put it that way, especially in that area. And the road is being damaged day by the Western cluster. And the last time I listened to a small Molba on the radio, and he was also mentioning that the iron ore is not just the iron ore the people are taking from this country.
Okay.
All other natural mineral resources are going along. The gold, the diamond are also going along with those iron ores. What is this particular group doing in the interest of the Liberian people? They say they are together so that whatever that Grand keep on, they will speak about whatever that is bombing, they will speak about it. So what about this Western stuff that they are so tight-lipped on? They're not saying anything, they're not doing anything. What do they want the Liberian people to actually do? Do they want Liberian people to riot again? Them. If they say they are the caucus for that area, let me put it that way, and they are in the interest and representing the Liberian people.
That whole Western region, my brother, is a very rich region. Just on Friday, at Lance Mines, Mines and Energy, right? The police were investigating diamond case. One person run over the diamond. Is that rich as Liberia? I'm telling you, like this country is so rich. Believe me, from 12 o'clock to 6 p.m. The police know what I'm saying. Those are mines and energy. Women pay or no. They are investigating the other guy run over the diamond. That's how rich the country is. I mean, no, the country too rich, man. So just found a diamond.
Yeah. So thank you for the point you raised. That's why we said we dedicated this segment so people can speak to critical national issues. And it is important. The Western Region Legislative Caucus was established, and the people in the Western Region appreciated it. I think it is chaired by Senator Ellis Tyler and all the other senators and representatives in our whole place in there. So I mean, people are thinking, how come? I thought they said the main intent of this coming together was to ensure that it stand in the interest of the Western region of the country, especially in the interest of the citizens in the Western region. But again, here we are. We haven't heard them release anything about this whole Western cluster issue.
Similar Taylor is one person who have been on 24/6. So my God, the Western region is so rich. This thing I'm telling you, ask the guys at Mines and Energy. They were investigating a serious diamond case. Can you imagine? Where in your country, anywhere in the world, someone can find diamond easily in Bapolu.
Yeah.
About Jacob County. They're rich in minerals and everything, but look at the condition. Look, I mean, yes. I want to play the voice of Councilor Zandra as well.
Okay.
And effective next week we'll pick up with this. Those of you who have not declared and published your asset, maybe declare. Let's say declare assets. She had this interview with us on the 7th of May, May 7th, June, July. Well, past 2 months. Let me just give her a reminder. Let's play this, Councilor Zoya.
Based on our statistics we have here, we have established that the president has made about 500 nominations, and as we speak, we have only, as per our first quarter records, we have only 75% declaring assets. We think this is unacceptable. We understand that some of these nominations are subject to appointments, and then in keeping with the code of conduct, we have 30 days, but most of those appointments and the 30 days has elapsed. And so we are calling on those officials to proceed to the LACT to declare their assets. By May 15, we will begin publication of compliance for asset declaration, while also ensuring that officials have up to July, the last working day in July, to declare their assets. It's an annual declaration. The cut-off period for the annual declaration is July, last working day in July. So it's for incoming officials. As we know, on January 22nd, 2024, the new government came into place, and so they have from January to July to declare their assets.
What does the law say to be done to people who fail to declare beyond the deadline?
It's clearly stated in the code of conduct. We have different sanctions. That is not going to be imposed on us, and this is the reason we are happy that the office of the ombudsman is being established. For the legislature and the executive will recommend to the president to take the appropriate steps in keeping with the code of conduct, and some of those sanctions are immediate suspension, withholding of salaries, and those are things, and then based on the president's own position, he can decide what to do. But in keeping with the code of conduct, the sanctions are listed there, and basically it has to do with suspension or termination, as well as withholding of salaries and benefits till compliance is met.
Until compliance is met. So we're in July finally, right?
Yeah.
So that two major things: this declaring of assets, the LLCC boss started this campaign reminding government officials, appointed officials on May 7. And another thing, the GAC. Let's talk about the GAC a little bit. I know we don't have much time. The GAC promised Liberians that they were going to release the audit report on the Central Bank of Liberia. A draft report came out from the CBL. It sparked up a serious noise from the deputy and the boss of the CBL. Where will the GAC report? No report. No report on the Central Bank. Audit report, the GAC. They had a draft report that came out. What went wrong? What went wrong? Up to now, the GAC remained tight-lipped. This country, I mean, Liberia's following up. My good friend Jackson Gaswa, promised Liberians that the long, full comprehensive audit report will be done at the Central Bank of Liberia, the CBL. A draft report from which run with that story, Yemeni Pearson and the boss Aloysius Talu were going back and forth. Up to now, that report, there have been no outcome. When you call the guys out today, nobody can respond and say anything. So I'm not seeing the possibility of the GAC auditing other areas like the house. It will just be a systematic audit. No. I mean, as a country, when you come out and make assurance to your people take it with high esteem. Many of us, one whole week, Marka and I were running the GAC, the report, audit report on the Central Bank, on the Central Bank. Just went. Today, no one's talking about it. The LACC own to assets publish, it will just go down. Serious country.
And we yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, for youth. Hello.
Good morning, you're alive. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Samuel Rawa calling from Marshall House, Senegal. Pretty happy birthday to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Say on 15th will be my birthday too.
Okay.
When we are from country, we are about 700 inhabitants, but there's no there's no hand pumps in our area at all.
Country,
Congo Town.
Okay.
We drink from the wells.
You mean you're drinking from the well?
Of course.
Is it
When we get to country, you ask people, there's no hand pump, absolutely no hand pump.
District 1, Mangibi?
District 2.
District 2.
Go there and see for yourself.
District
No hand
2.
pumps at
Yes, that country, that big town when you bend even Firestone going to
Okay, what's the lawmaker name?
Alpha Jones.
Alpha Jones District. Alpha Jones District.
Yes.
So no hand pump, you just start drinking from the well.
We drink from the well. No hand pumps in country.
Yeah, but
In terms of number of residents, how many people reside around there?
The Congo Town Bell with almost about 1,000 because they're the bigger community in country.
All right.
yeah, so I mean that's a good concern, but sometimes community leaders can come together, write official letters to some of the relevant institutions. Okay. Yes, so you write and raise this concern. I mean to maybe the Watch Commission, maybe Ministry of Health or other relevant institutions that can address some of these issues. You write them officially, and then they will know that well something is affecting our people. But it should not just be something of political stuff. Say, oh yeah, we want to call a lawmaker attention, this and that. If it comes to his attention as a lawmaker, yeah, most likely if he has the finance immediately, he can intervene. But it's also important to notify some of the institutions that are responsible for some of these things.
Okay, thank you, Marka. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dad.
Okay, yeah, man.
They're always checking on me.
Yeah, but imagine people still drinking from where?
Good morning.
No. Anyway.
Marka, a pleasant good morning. And let me say a pleasant good morning to Oni Robert and happy pre-birthday for those kids. I phone from District 4, and there's the voice of Akwe Eboe Sinan. And let me say a pleasant good morning to the people's lawmaker on Musa Fan Thursday. Marka, quickly, my attention is drawn to this issue of air moving equipment. Like I said on yesterday, one of your sisters' show, we appreciate some of the call coming from some of our lawmakers. Anything that is not done properly, Marka, it is not done at all. So most of our lawmakers who are asking questions, including Honorable Musa Asantelepe, that the president and this government needs to be accountable to the people of Liberia. They are asking a question: how are these machines coming to the country? Is it that others are helping us, or we are going to pay for these machines? Quite laudable. These are all essential questions. But Marka, my concern is, both of these lawmakers are asking a question. Are they asking this question in the spirit of agitating for their people, or they are asking these questions in the spirit of politicizing this entire thing? I say this to say, Marka, since the pronouncement of this machine by Mama Kadilete as cabinet retreat, Marka, this has been one of the trending news in the entire country of the day. And this has been one situation and one issue that our lawmakers have been very robust on, Marka. There have been other issues. There are people, health workers complaining about salaries. Some of our lawmakers are remaining silent. There are people who are talking about Wednesday sponsors today, but they are being ill-treated by these foreigners. Lawmakers are being silent only today. But this issue of the yellow machine, Marka, almost all of our lawmakers, they are being very robust and vigorous on this issue. Why? So we encourage them to ask the hard question. And then I hope they are doing this in the interest of advocating or advocating for the people. I hope they are not doing this to stall development, to politicize this society, because Marka, on the overall, Liberia needs this machine.
Okay. Thank you.
I think we are covered.
Yes,
we are last caller. Yes. Morning.
Hello, and please accept our very happy birthday to you, and we wish you the longest of life and friend.
Thank you.
Good morning, Marka.
Good morning. Good morning.
Over the last
last week to say yesterday, you were mentioning, two of you were mentioning the businesses that Liberians should be doing.
So interesting there, Mr. Carpet. No single callers, right? You see how we did it? And do you see what we go through, right? What we've been flagging businesses that belongs to Liberia. One single caller have not mentioned it. You see it? You see it?
And then this morning you tie it to the fact that when you are doing a paper review, you tie it to the fact that the papers are going through difficulties. And my sense is that you were talking about advertisements that are not in the paper to sustain the papers, including the radio stations and television stations. So in short, had we had Liberians in charge of their in terms of the business climate, in terms of doing different sorts of businesses, they would have been competing, and out of competition, they would have resulted to the newspapers and radio stations to advertise their services. So there's a whole campaign that must continue. We support you on that. I come from a public safety point, and once you have the economy stable in the hands of its own people, the safety can be assured. Everybody can take care of their families, and then life goes on. So I'd like to thank you, and we support you in the work you do.
Thank you. We are Captain. Thank you. Well, as we close up, the GAC, the General Auditing Commission, the GAC, what happened to the comprehensive audit report on the Central Bank of Liberia? What happened? What happened to the comprehensive? We understand the NSA when the president said, we should leave the NSA. Yeah, forget the NSA. What happened with the comprehensive audit report? The motherboard of all of the banks in our country. What happened? GAC, man. The General Auditing Commission. You promised Liberians that, yes, in the month of June, we'll release a full comprehensive report on the CBL, the central bank. You put up a draft report on the CBL. Bulk of the newspaper was going back and forth. Whoa, the boss and the deputy. What happened with the comprehensive report? After that report been swept under the carpet, no one is talking about it anymore. Look out, from last week up to present, Marka and I have been pushing local businesses that only Liberians should be able to do. And for the last 30 minutes, to open the telephone line, one single caller. That's how things can be swept on the carpet in your own country as we close up. Businesses that belongs to Liberians that you people should be doing. Who said talk to your leader? One caller. Look, we have a whole lot to do, man. Yeah?
So this speaks to you that
man. Go ahead, man.
So that speaks to you that the journalists drive the course of discussion or public opinion.
Yes.
So now today we decided to do a general call section where people can speak to some of the critical issues, but a lot did not talk about most critical issues, even things that we talked about last week or things that were trending the beginning of the week or the weekend. Nobody really mentioned some of these critical things. So if we had brought on one particular topic, it was going to draw everyone's attention to that particular topic. So that's how the media draft the discussion, the course of discussion, or the discourse, if you can say, in the public. So this is just what it is. So we always have to guide them on issues, on topics, and all of that. So that I knew I was going to say this at the close of the show because
one color.
Because like for example, one of the key things, like I always say, there are times for everything. Now we're in a season where people are giving clearance to students for payment of graduation fees and all of that, and we have raised this thing consistently. So we open the line and say, well, let's talk today. Nobody mentioned that.
Nobody.
The issue of businesses reserved for Liberians. Nobody talked about that. The issue of the president's representation at the ECOWAS meeting. Nobody mentioned that.
Who's scared?
So all of these things, even nobody mentioned the issue of the reported resignation of the finance minister. Nobody talked about
everybody attention. It's just yellow machine.
So you see, the media drive the discourse. We direct the we provide a direction for the discussions. So that's just a clear example that you saw this morning.
Wow. Okay. Front page, we say again. LDA. Live right here, Marka.
2 minutes ago.
Good morning, my president. Good morning, His Excellency. As if you read it, I'm reading my president. I mean, you'll be reading. Mm-hmm. From British Africa, look, the media are working as a team. We're working as a network. We're working as a team to help fix this country.
So this is what Front Page is.
You want to read it?
Of course.
Go ahead.
So
for those who don't have access to the internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
So this is what Front Page Africa is reporting online just 2 minutes ago, that a leaked document in their possession has revealed that the officer in charge of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, the LDA, has requested from the Ministry of Finance the disbursement of over $500,000 for, in quote, emergency fund,
quote unquote,
for institutions' smooth operation. But the ministry is skeptical to release the fund. From Page Africa.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, we move.
Yeah, but when it's not about,
it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad request now.
Yeah,
but not because the heads were suspended, so the institution will not run.
Maybe those who were suspended, they didn't ask for operation fund. Yeah.
So that they have fund, they were operating with.
So no, the reason why all these things are coming up, people still crying. Why is it Boban Kamara resigned? That's why it's all playing around.
Okay.
Yes, so people still finding out and hating Boban too. Maybe you'll come out and give the main reason. Yeah, so I'm not saying that to you with my good friend, but people is hating on the scene. They don't see the main reason why Obama have said goodbye. Until we see that officially from the executive mansion. But the GACS are close up. The General Auditing Commission disappointed. Up to now, the audit report you promised Liberians that the long talk about audit report on the Central Bank of Liberia, the CBL. The CBL, you promised Liberian, Gashua, my good friend, you promised Liberian that you're going to publish release on the CBL. 2 months, 3 months, quiet. No one's talking about it on the on the CBL. For the House, a systematic audit. So you can go carry out a full comprehensive audit on the House. It's not possible. You want to do all head count at the House. When you see GSC going to do audit at the House, that's just all head count. That's what the systematic audit. You know what I'm saying. So this is it. So it will move on as a country, and I think the media we're just being tested. Marka have said it all this morning. We throw it out to you all the major issues we have been talking, and most of the colors, most of you are not thinking, all of you are on yellow machine. We're already talking about yellow machine already. But anyway, let's go for a break. We'll come back. I'm yet to see Milton in studio. This Ministry of Education thing to do with some more. I don't want to say the last day discussing this, but it's very important. Parents are complaining of the huge fees for graduation fees. There are schools who are charging, we have in our possession in a tune of $150, some $200 that are just for 1 day commencement. And the Ministry of Education is saying, well, all public schools have to pay $5,000. Well, private schools $196. So why is it the schools are defying the government? So let's go for a break. We'll come back and. Today, I will be reading some of the schools who sent out the preliminary clearance up already. You got 2 already? Yes, I mean, this is what the government will act. Massive Britain call won't take in call today. Won't see if the Ministry of Education.
No, today he's not privileged.
No, you're not calling.
Yeah.
You gotta think too much now. The parents themselves should stand up and say, no. Government say this is what we should pay. Huh? Let's get a brief. I'll be right back. This is the Breakfast Show. My name is O'Neill along with Marka. In the midst of all country friends, we'll be back after this break.
You are watching To Pay My Taxes and Fees Easily, brought to you by Orange and LRA.
Alfred, I'm traveling soon, so I need to get my birth certificate. I need to go pay my fees, but it will take too much time.
Alfonso, no worries. Thanks to Orange Money and LRA, there is a convenient way to pay for the fees. It is fast and easy. We can now pay the fees for birth certificate, marriage certificate, travel clearance, fire inspection, and business registration renewal from the comfort of our homes and workplaces.
Really? But tell me, Alfred, how does it work?
First, go to any Orange store, POS or Orange Money agent to open your Orange Money account and put money in your wallet. The service is available in both USD and Liberian dollars. Then to pay your fees, dial star 144# to enter your Orange Money wallet. In your Orange Money wallet, select your currency option, for example, USD. Then select Pay Taxes and Fees. Next, you select Non-Tax Payment. Then select the service you want to pay for. In your case, it's birth certificate. After that, you select option 1 to pay for yourself or option 2 to pay for someone else. If you want to pay for someone else, just enter their name or reference number. Next, enter the amount you want to pay, for example, 15 USD for birth certificate. To confirm your payment, enter your 4-digit Orange Money PIN code. You then receive a pop-up message that says your transaction is successful. After that, you receive an SMS from Orange Money confirming transaction, its ID, amount, biller name, date, time, and new balance. Then LRA also sends you an SMS confirming the transaction and its ID, amount paid, type of non-tax, date, and time.
That's great. It's fast and easy.
I told you so. With Orange Money and LRA, you can pay your government of Liberia fees easily.
To pay my taxes and fees easily, brought to you by Orange and LRA. You are watching To Pay My Taxes and Fees Easily, brought to you by Orange and LRA.
Alfred, I'm traveling soon, so I need to get my birth certificate. I need to go pay my fees, but it would take too much time.
Alfonso, no worries. Thanks to Orange Money and LRA, there is a convenient way to pay for the fees. It is fast and easy. We can now pay the fees for birth certificate, marriage certificate, travel clearance, fire inspection, and business registration renewal from the comfort of our homes and workplaces.
Really? But tell me, Alfred, how does it work?
First, go to any Orange store, POS or Orange.
My name is Philip Kumako. I'm in charge of mobile applications for EcoBank. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the EcoBank Express account. Do you know you can open a bank account without having to go visit a bank branch? Do you also know that you can open a bank account without having to fill all the paperwork that is normally associated with opening a bank account? Yes, this is true. This is what the EcoBank Express account offers you. The EcoBank Express account is a digital account that is opened using just your mobile number. This account allows you access to a wide range of banking services that is available today. To open an EcoBank Express account, you have two options. The first option allows you to use a smartphone and the internet to open your Express account. To use this option, you need to visit the Google Play Store or the App Store to look for the EcoBank mobile app and install on your smart device. Once launched, click on the Get Started button. You'll be presented with options to use the app. Since you intend to open an Express account and you are not an existing EcoBank customer, click on No, I'm new to EcoBank. You will then be prompted to select the country in which you want to open the EcoBank Express account. For this test, we will select Ghana and then enter our mobile number. You'll be presented with the option to review the terms and conditions attached to the use of the EcoBank mobile app, as well as our data privacy policy. If you are okay with these, you click on the Continue button. We will now prompt you to select how you would want to bank with EcoBank. In this case, you will select Express account. We will automatically send a code to the mobile number you provided to verify your identity. As you can see, the code was just automatically read into the app. And once this was verified successfully, you'll be asked to provide your personal details. I will provide my first name, my middle name, my initials, my surname. I will select my date of birth and then provide my email address. I will select my gender. I will then click on the Continue button. I'll be asked to select an ID type to use. In this instance, we will use our mobile number. I will enter my address and then I can choose to review the terms and conditions associated with the use of the EcoBank Express account. I can then go ahead to create an EcoBank Express account. On the success of the creation of the Express account, Customer can then select a 6-digit PIN of their choice for you to use to access the app. You then click on the continue button. To enable you successfully do a PIN reset or change your PIN as necessary, you are asked to provide answers to a number of secret questions. Once completed, click on create profile. You will then be asked to select the option of rewarding someone who referred you if this is applicable. Otherwise, you click on skip. You'll be prompted to allow the app to access some of your contacts and details. And then voila, you will then be able to immediately start transacting using the account. The second option involves the use of your phone, but this time without internet, so you can use the USSD service if it is available in the country where you're located. To do this, you need to dial *326# and follow the prompts, where you would need to again have your mobile number verified and then also provide your personal information. Once this is done, you start having access to the account immediately. What can you use your EcoBank Express account for? Your EcoBank Express account can be used for a wide range of banking services that are available today. You can transfer money from your accounts to other EcoBank accounts. You can transfer money from your accounts to other local banks in the country where your account is resided. You can generate virtual cards, meaning that you can go online and use those cards to make payments for goods and services. You can also generate an Express Cash token, meaning that you can walk to an ATM without a debit card to withdraw money from your Express account. These and a wide range of services are available to customers who open the EcoBank Express account. After creating your EcoBank Express account, how do you deposit money into your account so that you can immediately begin transacting? You can do this in a number of ways. You can visit the nearest EcoBank Express point or EcoBank bank branch or EcoBank ATM to deposit money directly into your EcoBank Express account. You can also do this by having money transferred into your account. With funds in your account, you can immediately start transacting and enjoy the banking services that are available to you. So go on today, try the EcoBank Express account. You will enjoy it. Thank you.
When it comes to communication in Liberia, Orange is number one.
Orange is the best. Orange is the best. Oh, Orange is the best.
Orange is the best.
Strongest network, widest coverage.
Orange is the best.
Fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best.
People, Orange is the best. Yes, Orange is the best. Lavakitia, Naratama, please woo. Company that's a Riboga Orange, Topaga #1. So we need to.
Company is ma Orange, I don't got the best.
Orange, will more you the telephone on phone.
Reliable, trusted, and dependable.
Orange is about 7. Yeah, Orange is
Orange is the best.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
When it comes to communication in Liberia, Orange is number one.
Orange is the best. Orange is the best. Oh, Orange is the best.
Orange is the best.
Strongest network, widest coverage.
Orange is the best.
Fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best.
People, Orange is the best. Yes, Orange is the best. Lavakitia, Naratama, please woo. Company that's a Riboga Orange, Topaga #1. So we need to.
Company is ma Orange, I don't got the best.
Orange, will more you the telephone on phone.
Reliable, trusted, and dependable.
Orange is about 7. Yeah, Orange is
Orange is the best.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
When it comes to communication,
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.
Your family members.
Music, yeah. Instead of brew, the celebrate, right? Yeah. This is Sam Achivon. This is like Bruce Afro Pop International artist. This is Sam Achivon. It's out today featuring Serena. It's a remix. Don't go away. Shuttle will be back with our guests coming up.
Never put in the pub, even if I'm down on the car. You know all the things that we did was special God. Oh, take you out. If I don't call it, like baby, me be the one. Time to let her don't fall it. Only no baby down. I let the top of the table, no alcohol. And for you, I got queen. The night is the protocol tonight.
Sam Achivon featuring Serena out tonight. This is the remix. Happy birthday to Councilor Asadu Kenneth. Hey, Council, happy birthday to you. Melvin Belty, happy birthday. Dr. Gausa Gallet, happy birthday. Sam Achivon, man. Sam is a plus for Liberian music. And of course, yes, it's the remix to the song out tonight. Milton Yoko is our guest on the last segment, huh?
But why is Milton coming at this time? I'm disappointed.
They may even bluffing. So
yeah, I think I'm disappointed.
Oh, it may be that campaign as well.
Yeah, because I was just about to profile my mom now.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Asado back. But let Milton hold on. Let Milton hold on. We're gonna profile.
Because
hold on.
Yeah.
Let's do this for Asado Back Kenneth. You know, she's one person who have been keeping the peace. Not many females, but kudos to her. Let's give it up for her, man.
Yeah, so she did extremely well. She served as Deputy Commissioner General of the Liberia Immigration Service. That was the last position she was in.
Okay.
She also served as former Deputy Inspector General of the Liberia National Police, and she's the founder of the Liberian Muslim Women's Organization that protested to help in bringing peace and ending the Second Liberian Civil War in 2003. She also served at the LDA.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm trying to lay my hands on the particular position she held.
Asado Back Kenneth.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So, like I said from the intro this morning, she's been one of the outstanding women who have broken several barriers to occupy major positions in the security sector of Liberia. So we want to give her a flower and congratulate her for all she's done for Liberia and she continues to do. We want to say thank you. You have served as a role model for several Liberian women, especially young ones. And my interaction with you at one forum we had, in Monrovia, a lot of women in the LDA, in the immigration, they were all calling you mommy, mommy, mommy.
Okay.
That means you have been somebody that they have been following over the period of time, and they wish to follow your footsteps. And thank you for opening way for Liberian women in the security sector.
Great. We love to hope to she reshuffles back in government.
Oh yeah,
She still have the age. She still have the energy.
She still has a lot to offer.
Yeah, she's a role model to most of the young security females coming up. So who knows? Well, maybe Asatu one of these days can resurface back into government. But you want to say happy birthday to you, Asatu back, Kenneth. And Asatu is alumni of Monrovia College, so me and her we share almost everything. Same school, same birth month.
But the whole graduation, Tony will never MC there. So they buy your own monkey will be you.
Yeah, Monrovia College. Yes, Asatu back, Kenneth. Yes, both of us we are from the Monkey's Kingdom. Happy birthday to you. Celebrate well. We'll give you a flower while you are alive. That when you are dead and gone, not many people will do so. But happy birthday. Let's hope your bestie, Medina Wizard, will definitely send out the birthday cake. Yes. Later on, they probably maybe some red wine. Everybody love the red wine. He said, drink red wine. Don't drink stout. Don't drink beer. Drink the red wine. I'm quoting David Cote. Yes, let's bring you the last segment of the TBS. 27 minutes down, 9 o'clock. This is 96.1. The heart and soul of Liberia. This is where national unity begins. If you're driving your way to work, well, you're already in office. Make sure you do Liberian people a job. No business as usual. Yeah, so Milton Yoko is here with us. Marka, admit it.
Yeah, Milton is not like Alexander Queen. He's not like Musa Belete. He's not like Tiawan Gonglo. He's not like Lema Bowie.
Okay.
I'm calling people who take time.
Why you calling high profile name?
Yeah. Oh, people who take time very seriously. That's why I'm calling their names.
I want to say something. I'm gonna say it. If it was the elephant business, and I moved about Rajiv business, maybe you're right. Jai say, hey, no Rajiv, Milton is here. Yeah.
Well, good morning, brother. It's great to have you this morning.
Thank you. I don't know whether the microphone is on.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, go ahead. You can talk.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, O'Neill, and thank you to Marka. Thank you very much. Even though you people are accusing me this morning, I'm a man who really believe in time. If you check on my page, I heard Marka very clear that 9:30 I will be on the radio.
No, I think so.
As that 9:50.
Call your lawyer, will call a lawyer. Let's get it. Not true.
I didn't get you too clear. So if you check on my page right now, you will see 9:30. I believe in time because I know if you don't work in time, whatever you reserve will wait for you the next time. So you have to go there and complete it. So I love the working time. I been coming here, I don't come here late. So I noticed that maybe I didn't hear you too well. I thought it was 9:30. I thought it was 9:30. So I was trying to hit 9:30 and to be great to show that it was necessary for me to come the time I came. You see, you started chipping in, giving some important information about some key stakeholders.
Not an issue.
So it still shows that
that's not an issue.
Okay. No problem. Thank you. We understand. So at this point now, I will hold out constant that you did not get the time correctly, so you thought it was exactly 9:30.
Yeah.
So no problem. We agree. So how is Milton Yoko and how is District 6?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. As you can see, by the grace of God, we're moving, breathing. We trust in the Lord for our life. District 6, Morocco County is good. One of the best places I ever lived in my entire life. And now I'm grateful to God. And we pray one day God can give us opportunity to serve a leader for our district so we can bring the kind of transformation we want our people to go through in our district. So we know that when God agrees, we're going to serve our people. So we're grateful to God for that opportunity to be alive and be living in District 6, Morocco County, one of the best districts in Liberia.
Okay, thank you. Now, we've been talking about the issue of the school year coming to an end, and at this period is where schools are issuing clearance to prospective graduates. We've been raising this issue in line with the handbook for the school year as released by the Ministry of Education. Schools are overcharging. According to the ministry, public schools should be charging 5,000 Liberian dollars for 12th grade graduation, and private schools should charge not more than $100. We've been raising this issue. So what is your interest in this issue that you've come to talk about?
Thank you very much. Before I can just discuss that, I would like to just give the brief education background of me, the struggle I went through. Firstborn of 11 children in Africa, especially Liberia. It means you are the leader of the family. I have to migrate from Bon County to come to Mosorado to live. I came for quality education, but unfortunately for me, I landed in Kingray, where life became very difficult. The only way you survive, either you go fishing or you be blacks to survive. And this is where I came to find quality education. I came from Zowinta, Bon County, and I sat down in Kingray there. I wanted to go to school. So it became difficult for me. I started struggling. And my uncle would go on the missionary compound and start begging the missionary to help us and pay school fees. And he would tell me, go and talk to the missionary and say, I ain't able to do that. And I never did it. But because I'm a Christian, I believe in the Lord. God has always opened doors for me to make things possible for me. And one day I had an opportunity to meet one of the missionaries, and I decided to work for them at Calvary Mission. I needed to draw water, cut grass, do everything to go to school to attend Calvary Mission Academy. So that how my school fee was being paid in the junior high. So when my missionary parents left and went to America, I started struggling to go to school. I went back to Kingray. I started hauling sand. I tore the sand, and I used the sand money to do my registration while I go and work as a janitor in Calvary Mission for my school fees to be waived by the administration. Many thanks to Reverend Patrick Dogon and Reverend Solomon Japa. They were the one who gave me that scholarship. So I needed to clean bathroom. I needed to pack the chairs. I needed to do everything before I could go to sit in class. So I struggled. It was difficult to go around to ask people to help me. I remember I was looking for $1,500 Liberian dollar. I went all over. Nobody could help me besides one man they called David Freeman, who told me, say, you got to go haul the sand. Then I will give you the money, so you got to haul about 60 wheelbarrow of sand to complete that money. And that was how I got that money. I went and paid at Calvary Mission. I managed to graduate. I went to Calvary Mission University. I graduated from there 2010. I was opportune to go to the University of Liberia. Always about struggle. I beg people moving from place to place. I dropped from the university because I never had money. I was doing master program. I had to drop because I never had money. And I went to teach. I started earning as a teacher, and I got to convert that money to US dollar to go to UL and also pay for my graduate school fee. So it was difficult for me. It was tough. People could not help me. I cried many days asking people for money. They would let me down. So what made me to get interest in this particular topic is when I had an opportunity to contest in my district, this was one of the major things I had on my platform, that I'm going to make sure that education will be one of the priorities in the country, not by mouth, but by presidents, and allowing the common people who cannot afford to go to school, because I passed through it. I know the struggle I went through to beg people to complete education. So I felt that by making policy that will protect all of people who are now struggling to go to school was going to be good. Today, to pay a graduation fee, you are talking about $150 for some school. You are talking about $200 for some school. Some parents cannot afford to even pay their children's school fees. So where would they take the $150 from to pay that money? So I know it's difficult for them, but they cannot talk, and nobody to talk for them. This is where I say it is important for the country, the government, to be responsible for our citizens. The government looks at the parents of the children, the parent of the family. So they got to protect them, impose laws that will protect the common people. The interest of the common people should be the number one interest of government. So the poor person that live in Kingray cannot afford to even pay the government school fees. Help children in the government schools will pay $5,000. Some of them will drop because of $3,000. So what will happen if graduation fee is around $150 United States dollars? There is no need for people to carry graduation fee from high school to that high level for what? This is wrong in our country. The Ministry of Education will announce it, and the Ministry of Education will not go after it. So I'm happy that today I'm hearing that no more than 100 United States dollars should be paid for graduation fee in private school. So if that happens, I'm going to be happy. My children are in high school. They are graduating. Some of the kids I'm helping, they are in high school. They are graduating. I've received some of the clearance as well. And somebody is more than $150, $160. All I will do, I will pay $100 for that graduation fee. And nothing they will do to me. So I'm talking to every parents who had their children in school, in high school, who have received clearances that have only paid more than $100. If it is a private school, just go on the campus and get them 100 United States dollars. I even say the 100 United States dollars too plenty. The children also wear uniform going to campus to print certificate. That certificate where you can just double print. Me, I can print certificate for people for $50. If they don't get paid to go, they come to me. I can print certificate for $50 Liberian dollars. That's called a diploma. I can print it for $50 Liberian dollars. So if they talk about the cover, I got people that can face it for $5 US. So some of the school got big auditoriums. So why are they renting building? What the publicity we paying for $20 US for publicity? How many publicity these schools are making? So I am saying we should help the common person that cannot talk. When they were standing in line to vote for us, someone then said, I don't want your power, but I just want the opportunity for you to create for my children to go to get quality education where I will not struggle, provide quality health care for me where I will not struggle. That's why the common man want for all. Eat your big red, eat your beef, your kuto fish. I will eat my baple. But create school for my children to go to that not struggle. Just go to the best hospital in Nigeria, Ghana, and other places. That's not my business. But let me walk to JFK and just get my treatment and come back home. If your children go to school in America and all part of the world, that's not my business. But let there be opportunity for my children in this country to just go to school and come back to, so they themselves can be able to compete with people in the future. This is dangerous for our people. This is very tough for our people. And we as stakeholders need to be talking to the government to make sure that these things are implied. Let me tell you only what people can do in the various school. In fact, schools have started putting this in school fees. I have not yet graduated. I don't know what I will graduate. Then you put it in school fees.
The graduation fee.
So school are added graduation fee to school fee because they say they find it difficult. For
So let's look at what is on the book here. I have a copy with me, copy of the academic calendar for 2023-2024. Within it, on page 23, you'll see 5,000 for public schools. That is for graduation fees.
Perfect. That is perfect.
Then for private institutions, you have $106. But with all of the schools now sending in preliminary clearance, 150, 200, what next?
So the people will say the children and say agree.
I don't want looking government because this is government. This is what government say pay, and the school on their own have sent out these preliminary clearances already.
They say they normally say that the children themselves agree, but you know how they can do it. Our in high school on you, I struggle when we're talking. Soon they talk about paying certain money, some grass fee. They got connection to all of people. They can be the first to put their hand up. We'll pay 500. We'll pay 600. We don't have anybody to give all that money. Before you look, some of them are excited. They vote and the voices are more than those are all who cannot afford. So it will be binding on every one of us. So I am saying, if anybody want a class ring, let them pay for it separately. If anybody want a class book bag, let them pay for it separately. If anybody want their class or watches, let them pay for it separately. It should not be for everyone. I have gone to school and spent my money. I'm about to graduate from high school. All I need from the high school is my diploma. That's what government said. I should dress in my uniform and go on campus. So why are the schools charging people plenty? That's what I said. For me, all the schools my kids are in, I will pay only $100. I will not pay more than $100.
Like for example, the Sinal Academy Junior and Senior High School in New Matadi Estate is charging $175 for graduation and $35 for what they call dinner night fees. So that is $210. Who make that decision? We don't know about that. Again, the MC, that's Monrovia College, is also charging students $180 for graduation fees. These are some of the information we are gathering. What do you think the ministry can do about that?
So what the ministry need to start doing is that, there's something they call laws. Laws is good, but the thing that is really good in law is the implementation. And sometimes laws are made to protect the hierarchy who make the law. So if the government means what they are saying, it means that what no matter what kind of school that charge this amount, instead of finding them, they should go there and make sure that the children should show them receipt of how much they pay. We need to stand up against these things for the common people to be able to survive. My interest is the poor man. My interest is that common man. Once they go across the board, it will go across the board for everybody. So government must be able to go to those schools. Thank God their names are being published. So government should go to those schools.
You also have the Grace Baptist Institute. You have Calvary Mission. Grace Baptist Institute is charging for graduation fee. You have $150 the Calvary Mission is $150 also. I mean, there are several schools, man.
So met on this point.
So Marka, this is the place for us to know that it would not be business as usual. This current Minister of Education should be able to make sure and put people on the field to make sure that these fees are reduced. And I'm talking right now, any parent who is listening to me, you are supposed to pay only 100 United States dollar. And that's what I was saying. If I had an opportunity to be a lawmaker, I will push that it should pass as a law before the school year comes to, before the school year starts. You publish it, Ministry of Education, publish it that this year graduation fee will be 100, not more than $100. So by now, every parent know that they're not supposed to pay more than $100. So these schools that are doing this thing, we should let people know that they are not supposed to pay this amount paying.
So Milton, what will the ministry do if the schools justify that we have meeting with the PTA, we agreed on this, we have meeting with the graduating class and we agree on this. This is why we are charging above the stipulated amount that you indicated in the calendar in a calendar year for 2023, 2024. What can the ministry do with these justifications?
So my point here is, if the government said, if the policy of the law in the country said no one should steal, so somebody come to you and say, I stole $10 million because I was hungry, I stole 500 because I was hungry, I stole $10 because I was hungry, will they not go punish? They will be free because they were hungry that what they stole. Somebody say I'm suffering that what I bought in the store. Will you free them? Will you free them? Because you're trying to tell me there will be a condition for which they will say, the child, what government says should be a policy that we should go with as state people. In these schools, some of them are
government says public school 5,000, private school $100. Yes, I mean.
So faith-based school should be able to obey government. My parents told me when I was coming up, you should respect the law, you should respect government, you should obey.
And some of the faith-based school receive subsidies from the government.
My disappointment, what they receive subsidy, they don't even receive subsidy. My disappointment is that most of the time is that these schools are Christian schools. When the children pay for PE shirt and they don't receive PE shirt, they will not deduct it the following year. But when the children owe $10, they will put them outside for $10. And when the children don't receive the ID card, the children pay for ID card, they don't receive ID card, they will not, the schools will not pay the ID card back, the ID card money back. But yet they say when the children owe little $10, they will put them outside. So faith-based school should be transparent enough. Some of them can put it on their information sheet. You will deposit $150 and non-refundable. So why would I be depositing money when I can no longer come to your school? You say you can't refund it, but you're a Christian.
Major, hold on a little bit. Let's read out some schools' names that are already sent out at preliminary clearance. You said Marka make mention of my former school, Memorial College.
Yeah,
Memorial College, how many?
$180.
$180. And O'Han's International Christian School, $200 United States dollars. Yes. Let's go to all the schools you have.
Yes, and we have this school. Let me get it. Now. Senado Junior and Senior High School in New Matadi Estate is charging $175 for graduation fees and $35 for what they call dinner night. That is $210.
Yes.
And they're going to John Ref.
Just hold on. We'll call the school. The ones who have in our possession, we'll call them. And
$210 as somebody who one semester school fee.
Yeah. So you have the Grace Baptist Institute. Yeah. Graduation fee $150. Deadline for payment is August 31. Okay, graduation day is the 31.
But the Minister of Education said you should be having clearance before you public graduation date. Why are they publishing graduation date?
So let's come back to MOE themselves. MOE.
Yeah,
let's come back to Illinois.
Let me start with them.
No, let me take time. Take time. I mean.
Let me start with MOE, right?
Yeah.
Firstly, let me express my disappointment. Wax have become a hustle thing in Liberia. Schools are using wax in Liberia to hustle now. They will say pay for study class fee. You pay for study class fee. I pay school fee, I gotta pay for study class fee. You pay for that one different, no problem. They will say pay for flexibility fee and they make it mandatory for more parents. Wax is saying they're not supposed to be so. Ministry of Education saying it's not supposed to be so, but they're not following up to make sure that these things are done the right way. Another thing they do, they say if you pass, it used to be if you pass in any 3 subjects, then you can graduate. How would I be graduating? I passing 3 subjects, I graduate, but then I still got to go for reset up. Is that passing? No. We call this in our former leadership, we call it a theory in use and a sports theory. The sports theory is they just want for people to graduate with the notion that people have graduated, but the real theory in use, these people will come back again, pay for their wire fee. Because I'm telling you the truth, almost the same number of people that can graduate with wire, that can graduate from high school, can go back again to pay their wire fee and do wire over. Because they say, why would you say I graduate from high school, they are going back to do wire?
Let's go back to the MOE now.
They're coming now to say, it's graduate you should pass in N5. But the people that are passing N5, including math or English, the people will go back, do reset all. So it's not fair to me. Let's be clear to the people when we say pass, when we say fail. I am saying why should not make that compulsory for entering university? Then some of the pressure will drop on our people. Why should say before you graduate from university, you must get your clearance, you must get your white certificate. So that when a child is completing high school, if they didn't pass in a WAS, they can get opportunity to enter university, but still be sitting for resetter until they can be able to complete the WAS courses and pass in WAS successfully. But if we restrict our children and say they cannot go to university because they didn't pass WAS, I think some of the students that can do the school, they are the one that can face in the WAS. They are the one that can fail in WAS. Those that can do the WAS, some of them not even passing the school correctly.
Let's go back to MOE. I mean, what you are saying, I mean, it's quite correct. But MOE with this academic calendar not for sale. It's not for sale, right?
Yes.
All schools in the Republic of Liberia should have a copy of this academic calendar for 2023-2024. Within this is what government is saying: pay this for graduation fee. But this is not being adhered to. What happened next? Government, I mean, with all this, there are several penalties here.
Some schools are not even received those books.
Some schools?
Yes, I'm telling you, some schools, if you get an opportunity to corridor, say they didn't receive the book.
They received it. But this was the issue before
those things even distributed on PTAs. The people are supposed to go to the school, then PTA campus, the Ministry of Education supposed to measure because they got education district officers, they got county officers. Why do people are taking salary for? These people should be able to go from campus to campus and distribute these things on the parents and talk to them in PTA meeting and say this is the requirement. Because some parents are afraid that when they talk too much, they will punish their children in high school. I tell my children, I say, if you don't do your best, that's your business. But I will talk what I'm supposed to talk. If the people take action against you, that's your business. You see, because these things are affecting people, but they cannot talk. Our work is to talk for those who cannot talk for themselves. So Ministry of Education is weak in implementing some of these things. I'm glad to say that. They must be able, that district officers should be able to go from campus to campus and inform our people.
Maybe the minister is new. She just come in. This is a first first graduation.
She just come in as a minister, but the people that honor her bend them, man. You get to tell me all the people that are new people. So my point here on you, we got district officer, we got educational officer. The reason the breakdown of authority was introduced into Ministry of Education is for them to be effective and efficient. So if that was the reason for which they did that, it means our district officers, our CEOs should be effective. They should be calling regular PTA meetings, informing our people, because laws are on books. Sometimes people are ignorant to the law and they break the law. So that's the same way when people are not informed about what's supposed to be happening in school, they will go ahead and do this thing. But we should inform our people of what they're supposed to do in the various schools. So some parents cannot read. So when you go to a PTA meeting and explain to them, I know a parent in the rack hole who is cracking right to send their children to school. The only thing she wants to see is to see the report card and see it's also blue. So you cannot report card or blue on it, she's 35.
No going through.
Yes, so Minister of Education need to help that woman by going to a PTA meeting, making jingles, putting jingles on all the radio stations, talking to people. Some of the things that are supposed to be done in school that is not going on well.
Milton, let's make this interactive. You see the parents don't want to see blue on the report card?
Yeah, some parents don't even know how to read and write.
And you're quite right. You're right. If they see a red mark, that child, the attention, all the money I'm spending, you're paying in school.
They don't even know the difference. So now that one red say, even the child get one red, they say you fail. You got to explain it to them. But when they see so blue, what are 70, they start celebrating. They start dancing. So the government need to help our people. The Ministry of Education must be effective and efficient. We pray that they will double their belt, they will tie the belt and work for the sake of the common people. Liberia is a country that is suffering when it comes to education. Our people need to be informed. Our people cannot read, so send they listen to radio, they watch TV. Let some of the comedians make them and carry some of these messages on their pages. Pay them for it so we can help our people to be educated, because when we educate them, we spend less than when we not educate them.
Yes, health and education, you don't compromise it for a country. I mean, you don't do so. Yeah, let's get the lines activated. 9 minutes up to 10 o'clock. This is the Truth Breakfast Show. Milton Yoko is our guest.
0770-202579. We're talking about education, especially in the graduation season. People are issuing clearances to the prospective graduates. We're talking about the stipulated amount stated by the governor of Liberia through the Ministry of Education. So yes, let's go. Good morning. Good morning.
Please be
audible.
audible.
Where you call from?
My name is Alexander.
call you on Painesville.
Okay.
I sent a copy to you last night. They leave the champion. Even the soul that is in my possession. I'm a young man, no job. And she's ready for 12th grade. Yesterday, at the principal of that school, he called her brother, I'm specifically 50,000 Liberian dollars for parents for graduation.
Jesus.
50,000 dollars. And apart from that, I don't have a problem in the infection somewhere in there. I was told that I would be $40,000 just for summer school, right?
Jesus.
That he had.
So that 50,000.
Okay. Oh.
Is that a private school or public school?
John Lewis Methodist on the AB Tupper Road, right?
Yes.
John Lewis Methodist on the AB Tupper Road. Let me see. Yeah, you sent this document to me on yesterday. The graduation fee, is 30,000.
So that convert that 30,000 to
30,000 Liberian dollars.
Yes.
Yes, it passed 150. It passed the $100 on education.
Oh, wow. It's more than 100.
So John Lewis have been added to our list. Anyway, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, thank you for the information.
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning.
Where's the boy in your area?
Okay.
Where's the boy? Where's the boy in your area?
077020259.
The people that put it in a graduation fee too, so go put in school fees. So they got to take it off. Some go put in school fee and the parents finish paying for it.
Oh, man, don't wait, man.
Don't wait. Good morning. Which part of Monserrato? Go ahead. Are you sorry that you scared to disclose where you calling from?
Mm-hmm. Are you a principal?
Okay. No, $5,000 for government schools, 12 graders, 5,000 for graduation fees.
12 grade,
private school, in government school, there's no graduation for non-grade. Just forget that one on you. So for private school, don't pay more than $100.
Yes, I have a challenge issue. The proprietor of the institution of my son is satanic. All men told that he made an advance for graduation fees. And I told him I'm not sure what the institution, so I should pay advance. I'm only waiting for the parents because when I told my parents that all of the advance that I should pay for graduation. I'm here, he told my son that they will pay $175.
Which school is that? Which school is that? Christ the King.
Yeah, right around Bemata. Not the Catholic school now. Not the Catholic school. I know that school.
All right. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so you have the clarity, Chief. Good morning. No. Stay away from the monitor, please.
No, don't do that to us, man.
Are you there? Okay, so you just missed out on that. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. Let me say good morning, Oni Ramos. My name is Moses. I'm calling you directly from where I'm getting.
Okay.
You know, you know, just down and back. Only the problem is people who establish these schools are establishing for business purposes. The extort, let's say extortion, the extort parent. Now, why would you pay a graduation fee in a time when you education it is far away before you graduate? So what will happen when you don't far away before you graduate? You need the money is less for that, right?
Not refundable.
Even the set of the graduate people of private school, the U.S. is trying to educate our authorities. It's not
That's it.
Okay. Moses, thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. We are doing great. So, what is your name, sir? Okay, let's hear you. Jesus.
Which school is that?
Childcare.
$75 US for K2 graduation?
Yes, $75.
So,
we have to do one commentary in this thing.
Yes.
Yeah, because quoting the Ministry of Education.
Wow.
Is that what's the school name again?
He left the line. We'll get it from the Good morning. Good morning. Don't hold the line, please. Okay.
Should we take Martin again?
You calling? No, I don't think we need to take Martin.
No, they want the evidence that many, man.
The schools need a company.
Yeah, there are many. You see.
Let me take this call. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead, sir.
The schools carrying their own thing, the Ministry of Education carrying their own thing. So what I suggest is I recommend the Ministry of Education, this information should be placed on the bulletin board for parents to take notice of it and be guided by it. Without a usually principal or school administration, you're taking a hard to learn school parents. At the end of the year, the information coming off, and at the end of the year, the school administration has the information. So this information should be public.
Okay, that is good. Let's just take the last one.
Yes, it's 10 o'clock already. Let's do the next 2 more minutes.
Yeah, we want to take. Okay, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to one as well. I found the discussion on this report. This is one of the here. I listened to the game and I think he spoke very well. This issue of the issues like the setting up of schools around one down to the issue of implementation. When our laws and these laws are being implemented, you find some of these things to control. Yes, government account with the policy. But how many schools are living up to those policies? And if schools fail to live up to those policies, what the government do is return. So like your students there to receive police. So let's take for example, you say writing, right? Okay, charge the children $2,500. There are some schools one time, they will charge up to $5,000 for writing. And sometimes the teacher will get to know the different information, but the teacher will take the information about it. So the implementation aspect.
So we have new education minister that the president trusts and give her that responsibility. So this is the first graduation coming up under her watch. So we want to inform her this morning through her office that we are taking key note of this particular issue. That's why we have dedicated almost a week to this issue. So we are looking at the outcome of some of the reports that are coming from the school, and also looking at the criteria set for the graduation fees. So any attempt that nothing is not done, that business remains as usual, then we know where to pick up from.
Yes.
These people will not be able to concept what is happening on the field, and they take over our logistics. I can say to you, they are from a deal for this particular county. They do not have vehicles. How do you expect the man to carry on inspection?
Yeah, for the county education officers part, I know all of them have Land Cruiser Jeeps. Yeah, I know. I'm very aware.
The education officers have Jeeps. The DO walk. They walk everywhere on motorbikes.
Motorbikes, and the county education officers have real Land Cruiser Jeep. The county education
the district education officer goes through a lot.
Yes, they go through a lot.
They go through. Yeah. DO. Yes, Milton, just use 2 minutes.
So the reason these things continue to happen in the country is because the people who are supposed to make the law are the one who has school that charging $150 for graduation. Most of our lawmakers have high schools, and the high schools are charging very high. So that's the reason nobody will speak against.
We're going to check how much the Tifa Academy is charging.
African Dream charging for graduation. So there are plenty of lawmakers got schools, all the high school around here. You're charging how much they're charging because they will not say anything about these things, right? So we will bring them to the public, and I will also read my number. We have a campaign against this. Any parent who they force you to pay more than $100 in a school, just let us know. Call me. We will get there, and we outside will handle it. If you're afraid to pay your money, call us. We will go and deposit that money for you in the bank. It's only $100. Don't pay more than $100. Don't pay more than $100. So my number is 0777 32 13 55. 0777 32 13 55. Call me. We will come there and help you.
Call that number again. Somebody missed out on it.
0777 32 13 55. 0777 32 13 55.
Okay.
So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity, Marka, as we talk to help the poor people who are struggling to go to school. I'm always happy to be your guest here. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, so Milton is taking us home. This TB has been wonderful serving breakfast since 7:30 this morning. Thank you so much. Love your country, love Liberia, build Liberia in the President Voice have voice. Let's love your country, build your country in the midst of all countries. The Ministry of Education, please, the minister, you listen up to the callers, right? Listen up to the schools' names we are announcing, and we're looking forward to see between now to the 26th. If nothing is done, then rest assured, I think we'll have a full commentary.
Oh, yes.
Yes, on this one. Thank you on behalf of the entire team. Maya Trubian, Marka David, my name is Oni Roberts. See you on tomorrow. Have a blessed Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.
Your family members abroad need to send you money.